We have felt what it's like when you think you might lose this house.
And we're still not there yet.
No, I'm just stressed about everything.
In the previous episode, you could see that we sold our house in the Netherlands. After this, we immediately traveled to Hungary to finalize the purchase of our dream house here. Only the signing of the contract still hasn't happened. Despite that, we still want to start looking around for a new kitchen and other things for the house.
Today we're shopping for a new kitchen for our house in Hungary.
Because, as you know, our house just doesn't have a kitchen at all. And we did walk around Villa Arena in the Netherlands, not because we want a super deluxe kitchen, but more to get some inspiration.
We don't know what kitchens are like in Hungary, so we're curious to see what we'll find today.
Yeah, and I can't help but smile a little, because of course we went to Villa Arena. The prices there are insane, and not just that. Now that I'm in Hungary, I don't think a Villa Arena kitchen would work here. We need to consider what we want and the cost. We'll take you along with us for that.
So we'll take you with us, yes.
If you just tuned in, this isn't our new house in Hungary. We're renting an apartment until we sign for our house this week. Yes, we looked nearby and found this. As you can see, the building has two wings, left and right. Each wing has 2 apartments for rent, so there are 4 in total. We've been alone here for 3 days with no one else, so we had the whole place to ourselves, which was great. And now we've left for a bathroom store first, because we want to get an idea of the prices and what we actually like in terms of looks here in Hungary. What are we doing in a bathroom store?
Yeah, we're a bit lost. We went to look at a kitchen, but we're also checking out bathrooms right away.
But what did you say about the prices?
Yeah, it's really cheap. It's honestly unbelievable how much you save. But what do you think of this?
I really don't like it. I really don't like it.
No?
No.
What do you think about it?
Beautiful.
I thought so. This is it. We've made our decision.
What is this? You can just sit down?
Wall-hung toilet. This is it, guys. Do you like this bathroom?
Yes, beautiful.
Well, she doesn't.
A little crazy.
It's a bit crazy. It almost looks like a pool. Mop, I really want it.
I really think it's awful.
No, stop it.
This is so vintage. Try turning it. You can call Italy right away.
You should actually take a look at the comments on our video. Happy wife, happy life. They're right.
I think this is cool.
No, we do that too.
I need to take a shower for a bit.
But then with a faucet like that.
No, that bathtub is beautiful. If you want a designer tub, then I get a vintage faucet.
This is it.
Wow, look at that Jack Daniels. No, they say if you know, you know. It's really beautiful. Guys, what do you think? Your opinion is important too. Do you think it's beautiful? Yes, wow, this is a dream.
I also think it's beautiful. I especially want to include that whiskey bottle.
I really walked in and this is what I saw right away.
But I see on the camera that the colors aren't the same on the camera as...
No, it's kind of taupe-like, right?
Yeah, and this is kind of a bronze coppery brown. Yeah, so how much does that cost? I think that's including equipment.
8,000?
8,000, so oven, dishwasher, everything is included. Maybe built-in too, since in Hungary, that store also always bases their price on built-in. Let's see if we can have a chat, guys. Yes, we're in a new kitchen shop again. We walked around the store and actually found a kitchen. Because here they had different kinds of designs, so we picked out a countertop, kitchen cabinets, and handles. Then the gentleman standing here designed it together with us, exactly to size, because of course we have a blueprint of our house. So this is what it turned out to be. The colors aren't right yet, but you do get an impression of how it turned out. Yes, it makes a big difference financially. The other was nearly 10,000 euros, and this one is 2,000 without appliances. That's a huge difference. As you know, yesterday was a success because we found a kitchen. And today, we're going to look for a chalet, because we're going to start an Airbnb. And today, she's going to make the right choices to find the right chalet. All pressure on you.
Yeah, really, huh?
Well guys, so we've arrived at a chalet cellar, and there are a few houses we can look at without anyone coming along. We've already seen options from very expensive to very cheap, so we know what we want and don't want.
There is definitely a clear difference between the more expensive and the cheaper ones. The cheapest option we liked was actually a bit pricier.
Expensive, right? 14,000 euros.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive, especially since there's still work to do. If everything was finished for that price, fine, but there's still a lot left.
So I'm just curious about all the others, so we can get some inspiration.
The more information you gather, the smarter you become. So this one costs 9 million, 9 million, or almost 20,000 euros.
But look, this is really
More homely. This is really a tiny house, you know, and not a chalet. A container home where you literally think, I'm really sitting in a container. This really feels like a tiny house. Some still need renovation.
So I actually like that wood a bit more than that. What is that?
Some of that plastic-like stuff.
Yeah, this does give more of a tiny house vibe, you know.
And also something you have to take into account. It must fit through your front yard gate. If the house is 4 meters wide, but your gate is only 3 meters, you can't bring it in.
So this is one that I already find much nicer.
Yeah, this one costs just over 20,000 euros and really feels like a house.
The little kitchen is actually pretty nice already, the bedroom too, and this one has 2 bathrooms, which is also pretty cool. You need to replace that container, but there's another bedroom here.
Another identical bathroom, since it's the same here as there.
And you also have a separate entrance to your terrace if you want.
Oh, that was this one, so we've already seen it.
Yes, it was either this one or the same, but the bedroom is the same. It's nicer, but also a bit more expensive.
Yes, and they come furnished, so everything you see is how you'll get it, so that's also really nice to show you the difference now. This is really a 1-bedroom chalet, and you really don't have much at all, so to speak. This is just a living room with a kitchen, a small bedroom, and a tiny bathroom with a toilet. You really have nothing if you're looking for a 1-bedroom chalet. And yes, we do want to have a place for when people from the Netherlands visit, or for people who are looking for a bed and breakfast. That it's just good quality, nice on the inside, a bit modern, not that really outdated old-fashioned chalet, you know. I think they went in here, so let's check this too.
So this one costs 15. Yeah, you can see the difference right away, but I don't think this is that bad. You can fix this up, but if you look at the little kitchen, you'll definitely have to replace the fridge. This doesn't look good. You can do something with it. So you buy something for 15 and then you still have to put quite a bit of money into it.
Our idea to buy a chalet actually came from Center Parks, where we used to go. What was it called again? Roonpot also has a small chalet, which is always nice as long as it's up to date.
Of course, you don't expect a very big space, you don't necessarily expect a lot of luxury, but it does need to be comfortable if you're going to rent it out. I mean, I couldn't really stay here for 2 weeks or even 1 week, you know.
Yeah, so actually for ourselves, we have a really high priority list of things we want to have in it.
Especially with Airbnb, we go to Airbnb so often we really know what we're looking for and what we're not.
What do we want to offer? Looking at it this way, it's kind of boring.
Just go ahead and tell them what our conclusion is.
Yeah, so we were looking at those houses, almost got hit in the face with a ball, and we've actually come to the conclusion that it's not really our thing. It's a bit too Jace, please. It's a bit too old-fashioned, too simple too. Yeah, sometimes you can overlook things and see potential.
I'm actually pretty good at that, but I really can't make anything out of this.
We thought it would also be an easy solution to just arrange a place to stay for ourselves while we renovate the house, and for the guests who will come later. It's too old-fashioned and not what we want. Sometimes you have to realize that by seeing it yourself. Also, prices are lower since you can get a chalet in the Netherlands for just 5,000 euros. That could be interesting, since you can fully turn it into something modern. Now you're buying the same thing. It costs 5,000 in the Netherlands, but 15 here.
Yeah, and then it's just not nice. Really not at all. So then you have to make choices. And yeah, it would have been ideal if it had been nice. And then we could have just slept there while we renovate our house. That would have been a bit more comfortable. We've come to the conclusion that we're going to build something ourselves. Or rather, you are going to.
Yeah, I think it comes down to me again, because I don't think you're gonna build. We still need to take a look, because you can also buy those tiny houses that are prefabs, so they're already ready-made, and you just have to assemble them.
Yeah, but still, if you build it yourself, then you have it the way you want. You can arrange it however you like.
That's really true.
So I would really prefer that. And today I'm also going to tell Berend that I'm actually not so happy with the kitchen.
She still wants to look somewhere else. Because while the first was truly 10,000 euros, the second one was, how do you say it? A lot cheaper, really like 2,000 euros or so without equipment. She doesn't think it's nice enough or something. While I think, yeah.
No, if I'm buying a kitchen, I want a nice one immediately. I'll show you what I mean soon so you'll understand. So it's not exactly what I want. I think we're still going to go to that other store just to request some quotes.
We learned from it. We spent 5 hours in the car. We used up a full tank of fuel and...
We've become wiser and learned from it, as you said. That's valuable.
Absolutely, because now we know what we don't want, which is important.
Yes.
The next morning, we took a walk and played at the playground.
As you can see, it's a beautiful day with the sun shining, so we're making the most of it.
Actually, the whole process of buying our new house in Hungary wasn't easy at all. We're still not there yet, and we also think that everything happens for a reason, because as you know, we've already viewed a few houses before we actually wanted to buy this one. And then I got a text message saying, yeah, the house is sold, so the house we're going for now. And why did I actually think the house was sold? Because in Hungary, yeah, they don't usually answer a foreign number, so actually we always send everyone a text message like, hi, we're now in Hungary. We wanted to schedule a viewing, then I received a text saying, yes, I would like to inform you that there were viewings and that house has been sold. And yes.
And you actually assumed that it was about this house. And we were really very disappointed, and we really thought, yeah, what should we do now?
We went to view other houses, but we really knew this just wasn't it.
None of it felt the same, you know? We also looked around the area and nothing was really within our budget because look, this house actually costs 100,000 euros. At one point, we also considered houses priced at 170,000 and 175,000 euros. But everything just needed work.
Yes, and then this was actually just a perfect price for what you got, and you still had a good budget left to renovate.
If you buy a house for 170,000 euros and it's unfinished, you start to wonder, it just was never the right one? Then we looked at a house nearby, right?
Yes, that's right. In a nearby village, since we still wanted to stay in the area because it's so beautiful with the mountains and everything. I told Google Maps that it was a house on the other side of the street. Really beautiful view because you were actually looking out over a kind of valley-like area. Then the real estate agent came out of the house across the street, and that was already a huge turn up because here in Hungary you have to... Yeah, I don't know what it is with Google Maps, but first of all, the house numbers are completely off, and secondly, it just sends you over roads that aren't really roads.
That happened yesterday too with those cabins. We were standing somewhere, we were really like, huh, but we still had to go all the way to the other side.
We have to adjust to some things here.
We left the house we had just viewed, which was already a disappointment, and then returned to our house for a while. We're buying it now, but we saw the for sale sign and thought it was still available, even though it's already sold.
They also said they had taken down the for sale sign. And then you called the real estate agent again, right?
Yeah, then the real estate agent said, but we don't have any... Wait, was Rebecca working for us?
We didn't send that text message. Well, and then everything started rolling for us again. Like, so it's just still for sale.
And then we actually took action, right? Then we made an offer, and then everything started rolling, the ball started rolling.
We thought, yes, we felt what it's like to think you're gonna lose this house, and we thought that's not gonna happen to us again. Yeah, and now we're here, and I really noticed that the tiredness is coming out a bit too. Don't you feel that way?
Yeah, I do.
From the past weeks and months.
Hello?
Those kids, man, really...
Yeah, I can feel that a little. I'm really exhausted.
And they're still not here.
No, I stress about everything. I stress a lot. I'm really a worrywart.
Again about my kitchen. I still can't decide, I just don't know.
I'm a bit worn out, and that's tough, because you're going through this whole process with our biggest blessing. Those are our children, and that I sometimes react a bit less nicely to them, and then you feel guilty about that too. Plus, yeah, of course you're leaving everything behind, even your family, so besides the fact that it's all super fun, amazing, and really cool, it also has another side, of course, and I just want to be honest about that. I'm not going to pretend that everything is all sunshine and roses.
The good news is that we're going back to our new house soon, because we need to measure a few things. We want to measure the kitchen dimensions. And yes, we're going to push you. In the meantime, I'll explain what we're going to do today, because we're going to our new house. We're going to measure some things and take another look, since the last time we were at our house was during the viewing. We've only viewed it once, actually, so to speak. We might have missed a few things. We're officially signing the contract tomorrow, so we wanted to review it again to make sure it's correct. We had that checked, but not the purchase contract. That there are rules in it saying you might take over debts from another party, or that there's a mortgage on your house, I don't know, from someone else, so all of that is correct.
Also, I actually want to say something else, because I think your comments on YouTube are really sweet, I have to say.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, also because we're moving from car content to lifestyle content.
Thanks, I appreciate it. It's always exciting to switch to a new type of content. Your reactions are really sweet, and since it's my first time too, I found it exciting. But no, you are all very positive and you support us, and we really enjoy reading that.
We've had a lot of stress behind the scenes with buying the house. There are terms in Hungarian that I don't really know very well myself, and the contract too. I had ChatGPT read it, and of course my own lawyer in Hungary, who also went through it.
Yes, it's nice to have them. By the way,
Yes, and he said that everything checks out. It's not like we're signing a stranglehold contract. Everything actually makes sense. Yes, there's really a lot involved, and yes, also because you're just leaving your normal life behind.
Yes, it's quite involved.
So naturally that adds some stress.
Yes, but what's even better is how everyone supports us. You can really feel and notice it, and that makes us happy.
So especially like and subscribe, and then we'll be totally happy, yeah?